Hi. How are you? Wait, did I hit done already? Yeah, I think I did. I think it updated the name. I hope it did. You know, my wacky water world adventures. Whoa, we're gonna go into a wacky water world and get some crystals. Alright. So, as always, I have to start off with a hot take, alright? So, I don't know how many of you guys... Oh, cheap leather. I don't know how many of you guys who watch my streams play fighting games or know about fighting games. But here we go, the hot take. I got on... well, I shouldn't say I really got on Twitter. I kind of, like, peeked at Twitter. I didn't really, really stay on it. But I was curious about, hold on. I was curious about some stuff that's been going on that I've been hearing about in the FGC. So I looked, and I seen a bunch of people complaining about throw loops. Because Daigo throw looped a Zangief player during a tournament. And the hot take that I have is that all you motherfuckers would have done it too. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I know what you're thinking. This man is just trying to defend Daigo. Well, no, I don't need to. He's an old player. He's been doing this shit for years. He's been throw looping people for years. He's been playing Ken for years. Every time I hear someone go, oh, he plays Ken, he's carried. The man has been playing Ken since before you've been playing fighting games. Don't forget, he is the moment 37. What? Wait, did I kill them all? I did kill all the dogs. Cool. But, you know, aside that, like on a more serious note, less shit talking. I feel like everyone would have done it if they had the opportunity. I would have done it. Look, if I had a chance to throw loop a Zangief in a tournament for a free win because the Zangief I was fighting was mental stacked to the point where he was practically afflicted by confusion from Pokemon, I would have done it. I would have definitely done it. And all y'all would have too. When money's in it, you do what you gotta do. And in the end, the Zangief guessed wrong like multiple times, right? Like, it wasn't like, the throw loop that he had gotten him with was no different than, like, you know, catching him with DP or meaty. The same kind of BS that you guys deal with in like every other fighting game, or like, you know, Guilty Gear. Yeah, there's less throw protection in Street Fighter, I do admit. I feel like there should be more protection against throws in Street Fighter, but at the same time, look what happened with Strive. They're like, hey, we made it so that people are throw invul on wake up, and your fastest button is just fast enough to beat throws. So if you're pressing it on wake up and your opponent tries to throw you, you hit them. And what happens? Everyone just mashes on wake up, so you just counter hit like 90% of the community with close slash. I know some of you ran into me on Guilty Gear when I play it very rarely. And y'all be getting smoked because you just keep mashing. Like, no matter what happens, you press 5L on, or you press, Man, I never realized these guys were there. Yeah. Why is that button already pressed? Did I hit that switch? I don't remember hitting the switch. Okay, game. But yeah, you get my point. They added throw protection to Guilty Gear Strive so that people wouldn't get throw looped. And what ended up happening? Everyone just mashes on wake up. Like, nobody respects anybody. The game is like super violent. The best way to win against like 90% of the community in Strive is to melee them. And the messed up thing is that when you run up against somebody who actually does block, what you do is like you melee them into like a grab, like you stagger them into a grab. Or like you melee them and then you just jab them a few times and then you check throw them or something of the likes. It's not like Guilty Gear Strive is out here doing something groundbreaking by letting y'all guys mash out a grab on wake up. If anything, they're making you worse at fighting games. Come on, game. All I'm saying is, I did watch the Daigo video, and I did look at the controversy. Despite me, you know, getting off Twitter and not really having an account anymore, I genuinely 100% think that if you're gonna throw loop a Zangief and get away with it, you deserve it. And on the conversation of throw loops, I really do feel like I feel like a bigger tech window would be stronger, because I've been looking at people's inputs like after I've bought people, and one of the most consistent things I've noticed is that people tech like a couple of frames too late. And it's, you know, it's natural. Like, throws are really hard to react to in Street Fighter. Like, if you react to a throw in Street Fighter, you did it on like a knee-jerk reaction. Like, you didn't think about what was happening. You just assumed that you got thrown, and then you pressed a button, and then you teched it. Like, you probably already was like, if you did think about it, like, you were waiting for it so hard that when it happened, you were like, this is the moment. Like, nobody just like, nobody, unless you're like chugging, like, or I shouldn't say chugging, unless you're eating like shit tons of Adderall, is like sitting there going, I got grabbed like the first frame they got grabbed, and they immediately tech within like 7 frames or whatever the window is. Uh-oh. Wait, I should mark a death again. There we go. Oh, I forgot the BFO. Rip. There goes half my damage. Don't you do your warp report and stuff on me. Stinky. First you glitch my dog into the wall and then you teleport? You sick bastard. Get over here, doggo. There we go. We got another silver. I feel like, I do genuinely, though, feel like there are better ways to get rid of, or actually, there's better ways to just weaken throw loops than to just, like, add a mash option. Like, I think being able to, like, having a slightly bigger tech window, like a 3 or 4 frame bigger tech window would be really helpful. Although, like, I also understand that if the tech window is too big, people just won't get grabbed. I mean, look at Blaze Blue. The tech window is forever. I think it's like 10 frames or something. I should go check. But, like, people don't get grabbed in that game pretty often. If anything, like, most people get pink grabbed in the game because they just don't expect you to grab in the middle of a combo. But, like, normal grabs, they get teched really often. Or like Tekken, where people heavily rely on command grabs because you can mash out of a lot of grabs on accident. The tech window is really big too. So like it's fairly easy to get around a lot of the normal grabs. It's mostly the command grabs that are a problem, like the 1+2 techs and stuff like that. I don't think it would be reasonable to put wait, was this one I was upgrading? Yeah, it's this one. I don't think it's reasonable to put like a huge tech window, like to the point where like throws are not threatening. But I also think like throws should be a little bit more reactable than unreactable. You know, in my opinion. I don't think throws should be as like lightning fast, and also like you should have been throwing at the same time that they threw in order to get out of it. I always found that concept to be a little goofy. 3. What a pain. Hey, can I try again? Can I just, like... I got a 2, bruh. Is it gonna go to 1? Oh, 7, okay. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Does it take to 7 if I fail? I hope not. $69. I'm a little bit disappointed in Street Fighter 6 in a way. Like, I picked it up because I thought it would be a low damage game, but deep down I knew it was going to be a really high damage game. I was like, man, what's going to happen is, like, 2 weeks in, someone's going to find out how to properly use Drive Rush in order to get, like, comical amounts of damage. And that's pretty much immediately what happened. Where, like, it wasn't as many characters at first, but it quickly grew into, like, alright, everyone's doing tremendo damage. Although, I don't know if I could say that about Jamie. Though there was an infinite that's been discovered recently, so I guess he is doing a good amount of damage. I need this. It's really a shame, but I guess, you know, the game just isn't made for people like me. It's the same thing that I feel about Reload. Oh, Reload for guns. I forgot Reload existed. It's the same way that I feel about, like, Guilty Gear Strive, right? Like, I got Guilty Gear Strive because I'm a really big fan of XR. But Guilty Gear Strive is not built for people like me. It is not the type of game that I really enjoy. Yeah. Curiosity. I remember I used to hesitate with beginner mode on this. It's so nice that I don't have that hesitation. I don't have, or not hesitate. I used to have problems with, like, normal mode. I don't need this. Let's sort of Fistos. So, off the topic of that, onto the topic of Mabinogi. I don't know how long the live testing is gonna go for, but after looking through all the notes a couple of more times and finding the source myself, I have come to the conclusion that the mana shield is honestly the scariest thing. Like, well, in Shield too. I don't know if the shield changes are legit or if they're hyperbolic. But the shield changes are big spooky, and the let me get on Doggo because that dog is running. The shield changes are big spooky, and so are the mana shield changes. If the mana shield changes happen, then I don't have any intention of running, like, Tech Duin or Glyn or anything like that. I don't find any real reason to run it when the game just turns into, like, a potion chug simulator. I'm already a little bit on the skeptical side in that regard too, where, like, I already kind of don't want to run a lot of content because a lot of times when I'm running content, it just turns into, like, a potion chugging simulator, right? So, like, a good example is Seven Nightmares. When I play Seven Nightmares, I just spend a lot of time chugging potions and a lot less time killing. But it's mostly because I don't have, I don't have the damage to, like, annihilate stuff before it becomes too threatening for me. Like, I understand that's on my side, but I don't want that to get worse. I mean, look how many months it took for me to be able to do advanced tech. The mana shield changes would make advanced techs way worse for me. At that point, I might as well just like completely skip out on doing any sort of end game until I am like walking around with double creepy haunted and stuff. Actually, I should just throw fireball at these guys because it gives me enough time to run away. Yeah. Go off. I don't need to double charge it. This fireball is really strong. I'm not really too worried about like the 15% nerf to I'm not worried about the 15% nerf to fireball. I think the 15% nerf to fireball is kind of like when you're gonna get 10 back for Erg later down the line. For in-game players, it's just a nothing burger. I guess it's mostly just to stop people like, well, like me, who are absolutely not geared for magic in the slightest. Although, it's not going to really affect most mages' game plan early on anyway, because most mages early on are just gonna hail walk everything. And it's like, oh, you got rid of Fireball? Okay, well, I'll just use Spinning Slasher Thunder or something like that. You know? Or, you know, Death Mark Spinning Slasher Thunder. Yeah, it's a couple extra steps, but when Dark Mage happens... Why is it opening this for me for free? Does it do this to you guys? I don't think it does this normally. Weird. It's gonna be a few more steps, but since Dark Mage allows you to get Dorcha from, it does. Since Dark Mage allows you to get Dorcha from casting spells, I don't think that Dorcha is going to be your biggest problem. Alternatively, and I know a lot of people don't want to hear this, but if you really care that much, you could also erg your Chain Slash. Because when you erg Chain Slash, it gets increased Dorcha gain, which is really important, believe it or not. That'll help you get your Dorcha back a lot faster. If you're not a Dark Mage. And thus, you'll be able to group enemies for like Thunder and Lightning Rod, which honestly, like in my opinion, outside of like really weak content, I preferred to use Lightning Rod. Like I would prefer to like sweeping or spinning slasher them and then hit them with Lightning Rod. Or one of my favorite combos, which is like Death Mark. Oh my goodness, I hate when they go directly for me. They're like cool Divine Link, bro. It'd be a real shame if I targeted you specifically. Dang. One of my favorite things to do when I used to play Mage was Death Mark, hit the enemy one time, and then Death Mark, hit the enemy one time, use Windmill to knock them all away, and then hit every one of them with Thunder twice. So I'd get 2 full charge Thunders, and if they survive, after the second Thunder, I would set up a Lightning Rod, because they always fly towards you when you hit them with Thunder. So like you hit them with a full charge Thunder, and then you hold Lightning Rod, and then they'll fly towards you, and then you hit them because they're all going to be lined up. Or like, if you like using Blaze, you can actually use Blaze instead. Like you can use Thunder and then use full charge, you can use the full charge Thunder, and then you can sit like a knockback distance away and charge up your Blaze, and you'd be able to get a free hit on them, which was also a thing that I used to do too. The newer changes to Blaze really helped that a lot. Like, I can't express how much more useful the fast charge time for Blaze is. Oh yeah, baby, we're getting the big boofs. Oh. Oh wait, I'm gonna death mark you again, just so that I can. I demand commit, crit. Thank you. Why do I get no crits until my death mark runs out? This game's evil, man. Yeah. All I'm saying is that there's still really good options. You know, when the magic nerf hits, I think it's definitely not going to impact people who are in game very much. Although it's going to be like a minor damage loss. You know, it's something to be a little annoyed by, understandable. But we still have to face the fact that magic is like the easiest gate to like end the game in this game. It's not like they're nerfing puppets or like they're nerfing ninja. Oh. Wait, was it dexterity I was upgrading? Yeah, it was dexterity. Why am I upgrading magic? Weird. I forgot. I'd forgotten. Ooh, it's a +8. Please don't fail me. Every time I get something good, they punish me for it. Yep, there we go. Going back down the road. Battlefield boost. Nothing. Shooting rush 6%. Wee. You know, I forgot Discord was an attack. What's my AP looking like? I got 8,000. Back over 5. Oh, I wish it was higher than that. Blaze level 5 isn't that bad. If it was like Blaze level 8, I would have kept it. Oh, it's the maintenance outside. Every time I hear the maintenance team, I think it's my computer, because my computer is in the same direction as my window. So I hear, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what's my computer grinding? Yeah, I'm a little bit worried about Mana Shield. That's mostly what I'm worried about, though. I don't think mages should be really worried too much about the update. Considering the history of Nexon anyway, what's very likely to happen is this nerf is gonna happen, and then like maybe a bunch of giants will complain, and then Nexon would be like, well, we can't let our precious babies be hurt by these patches. Okay, all jokes aside, right? What'll probably happen though is that like if it's like much of a killer, they're just gonna undo it. They're gonna undo it. I mean, just look at all the stuff that they've undone so far for Magic. I don't think they would actively go out of their way to harm a community of players who are addicted to being overtuned. Because if they did, they would have, like, instead of power creeping other characters, they would have just nerfed giants. But they actively have gone out of their way to avoid nerfing giants in favor of, oh my god, this dog. in favor of, you know, not heavily punishing overtuned things. They seem pretty in favor of keeping their their biggest payers happy. Which is reasonable, because in the end, they're a business, right? I expect no less. Yeah, I got all of them at once. These switches, I was told to never hit these switches. Why? I'm gonna try one. Is that it? So it's a big sucky room? You have to do like all of them once you hit one. Is that it? That's way faster than hitting all 3 of the switches. What the fuck? Why was I told not to hit that? That's way faster. Does it change something later on? Does it like affect the drop rate or something? I don't get it. I'm confused. I was always told that if I hit those, it would just ruin the entire run. But honestly, I could just do that in like a couple of swings. I don't think that's a problem. And those are all normal hits. That wasn't even like crits. It's not even like my chain is like cracked all the way the hell out either. Like, look at, oh wait, hold on, you can't see it. Look at this thing. It's just slightly upgraded. I haven't even put enchants on it. I just got the damn thing and then put the basic upgrades on it. Like, I don't get it. I'm confused. I should probably look at the wiki though. It's probably because, like, for people who aren't very good at using crowd control tools, it's slower for them. Wait for it. There we go. I'm gonna just start hitting that from now on. Wait, where am I going? This way. They're dead. They never drop onto for me. Oh, it changes this part. Okay. I mean, a gigantic emblem of some kind has appeared? What? Oh wait, they're talking about this part. Yeah, I don't think it's too bad though. Yeah, I might start doing that route instead. Oh, I gotta repair my glyphs. Cover, thank you very much. I still think that this is very outdated. This is like, this glyph recovery system is horrendous. Like, I have to actively do these outside of tech missions because I could potentially time out if I have issues with the UI, which, as you probably can hear it, I have to click every button 2 times in order to get it to work. Damn thing just doesn't like to click. I already have that active. Alright, it's going. Actually, what I should do is, 1, Why am I decent? Well, there goes one pet debuff. Oh wait, I forgot to do this. And then use this. 1, 2. He's dead. Get him, doll bag. It said stimulant. I read swimsuit. Whew. Oh, I'm running out of stimulants. Alright, I guess I'm about to get reduced to 3 per. This is gonna be my fodder to level up. If I can succeed in this. Ooh, you need to calm down, me. You need to calm the fuck down. If I could succeed in this, but I think I'm not gonna succeed in this today. Yeah, this is pretty much my experience with Echo Stones. They're like, we increase the chance of success, and I'm like, oh, that's awesome. And then it's like, well, so anyway, we're gonna proceed to bully you at like 27, so that you just can't get to 30. I have succeeded in 20% more often than I have succeeded in 50%. The success rates in this game confuse me. Blaze 5. Wait, hold on. This is still Echo Stone enhancement. I'm going to go to Awakening. Oop. And then we put this. And then 1. Ice Bolt minimum damage. No one cares. Thralling and performance. Oh, and Thralling. No one cares. Natural Shield cooldown. It's glowing! Lightning Shield cooldown. Cool. I don't even remember what Lightning Shield's cooldown is. Oh, let me see. Doesn't tell you. 18 seconds. It cuts the cooldown in half. Ooh, big deal. I feel like Harmonic Saint had wasted support potential, honestly. Like, let's be honest, right? What if, like, Harmonic Saint had, like, decreased cooldown for, right here. What if it had, like, decreased cooldown for, like, shields, or, like, increased, size, or it just made healing, like, normal healing better. Like, it increased the potency of normal healing. I feel like, okay, so, like, hear me out, right? This is probably a hot take. But the 200 magic attack would have probably been better spent making the support better. If they want to, like, from what it seems, if they want to push a Trinity class system. Like, I don't think there's a reason, like, a solid reason for them to, wait, I'm on magic. I don't think there's any real, like, solid reason to give, like, 200 magic attack to Harmonic Saint when you could have given it, more benefits towards its, towards, like, buffs and supports that we don't really get access, or, yeah, that we don't really get the chance to use. Oh, they could have even done something like, make magic shields, like the elemental magic shields, affect your teammates even if they're not in it. So like casting magic shield would just kind of cast a protection around people. Because being inside the bubble, like if the enemy is in the bubble, then magic shield doesn't affect them, if I recall. Yay, auction house. I don't know what's sold, but it's probably leather. Oh, I'm having a bad pull today. Wow, that was kind of toxic. Oh. What the hell was that about? That was like the weirdest set of pulls that I've had in a really long time. Alright, let's do it the old style way. Run, dog, run. I'll do it the other way when I have the Dorcha to pull the ads a lot. But right now I don't have the Dorcha. You know, what I mean is that, I mean what I mean, though, seriously. Like, they could have found a way to make Magic Shield better with Harmonic Saint. Or could have found a way to, like, make Harmonic Saint more of a support Arcana. I mean, yeah, I get that it is, because it has, like, burst healing, and it has, like, extremely long-range instant revives. Like, that's really good. But I feel like the 200 magic attack is kind of wasted. Just like, I kind of feel like, I just don't feel a real reason for, like, Pulse of Life. They tried to buff it, and it still ended up being kind of whack. Like, the wacky thing about it is that you can still get hit out of it, and it's pretty consistent. How long have I been at this? I've been at this for 40 minutes? It feels like I've been at this for like 3 hours. Maybe it's just because I'm talking so damn much. Am I not what I think I am? Excuse me, game? What the hell? I have never had that happen to me before. They're gonna get knocked back. I'm not in range? Hold on, something's not right here. OBS doesn't say I'm lagging. That's strange. There we go. I like the idea of Pulse of Life, But I feel like if they wanted to have like some burst damage for Harmonic Saint to use, the better option would to be allow them to set the burst damage down. You know what I mean? Like if I was able to put Pulse of Life down, and let's say like even if I put it down and it like sapped my health while it was active, that still would be a lot better than me popping Iron Will using Pulse of Life, and then one enemy hits me with like Windmill and it just ends Pulse of Life, even though I'm supposed to be like resistant to knockdown and stun, and Pulse of Life is supposed to keep going. The skill just overall just starts to feel like a waste when you can't use it for anything meaningful. I could use it, I think at most I could use it on Donut, like the Donut inside Revive Illusion. Let me tell the game that I'm here. Oh, that is not what I wanted. Really? That actually... Okay. That's very interesting. I didn't know that he can stop me from doing spinning uppercut by hitting me as soon as I hit him with Charging Strike. Okay. Try this again. On the top. No, dog, go in. Stop standing next to me, stupid head. It is partly my fault, though. I should put him on auto attack. Look at him. I was gonna say virgin walking, but now that I look at it, it's actually kind of terrifying walk. Black Echo Stone. They really want me to keep these upgrade stones off. There we go. I think Black Echo Stones are for alchemy, but I'm not too sure. Like, I'm not too sure what I'm supposed to do for alchemy, to be honest, guys. Like, when I tried to do alchemy, I tried to get like a bunch of alchemy pluses, but ultimately I ended up relying on BFO. It's not gonna get me to 30. 28. Wow. Well, on the very, very rare case, you guys have seen me get an Echo Stone to 30. What is that, like my fourth one? Let's see, that's 1, that's 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's my fifth one. Yeah, that's the fifth one I've ever gotten a 30. And this one had 91 decks. Awaken, 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 awaken. Cooking? Wait. Oh, transformation defense bonus. Invigoration. I don't know what that was, but I didn't want it. I'd have to check the shop for that one. What is it? Other equip? Echo Stone. Not unique, it's awakened. Why is this called unique abilities? It's such a bait. There are none. Wait, hold on, let me check. Okay, it's just because I didn't type in the whole goddamn thing. Alright, what's the whole thing? Catering installation. Wait, hold on. What if I type in catering? Nope. I gotta type in the whole thing. Catering installation duration. Oh my god. Oh wait, do I type in catering dish level 16 or do I type in catering installation? I don't... Like, how do I search this? Can I search this? Is it possible to search this? Oh, let me go to... Let's just type in yellow echo stones. Let's see if we got anything. We'll start from the end. Let's crash. I do want a crash fragment, but the odds of me getting it is extremely low. Final shot would be great too. Would love a magnum shot, but everything archer related has to be brutal on the RNG charts. Why is this level 1 echo stone 120 million? I think someone's seen that it sold for 120 million who isn't very familiar with the auction house, and then he just put this up. But it has 59 hours, so they have to be a VIP user. Because you can only get 36 hours if you're not VIP. How much is negative 100 seconds? Oh, that puts me at 140, so that's like 2 minutes and 20 seconds. That's a really short cooldown for final shot. Cooking bonus. There's none here. You know, I kind of wish that that the yellow echo stones can be categorized differently. I wish a lot of items were categorized differently. Because with these bonuses that you get on them, it's kind of like if they're not here, you should be able to check them. In my opinion, you should be able to check them on the market to see the past purchases. I got a catering, but I don't know if it's worth selling. Because there's none here, and I don't know if there was ever any here. It's a catering 16. But, eh. Oh wait, this is installation. Never mind, this is bad. I just realized. I just wasted a lot of time. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, it's installation. This makes it makes it stay on the ground for 80 seconds longer. Yeah, fuck that. No one cares about that. I got tricked. Wire pull. Wow. All right, guys. It looks like I could beat Feth Elite now. I have wire pull with plus 100% damage. Let's go get that rune bow. Thanks, game. Magnum shot level 4. If only it was 16 levels higher. Then I can wear my damn gloves. I haven't worn these gloves because they refuse to get anything worthwhile on them. Unless it's for giants. It'll give me like giant transformation and stuff like that, but for elves it doesn't want to give me anything. One of these days I'm gonna get it. Do I want to run more on stream? Nah, I think I'm gonna call it early today. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I am going to go get breakfast and stuff because my tummy be the rumbling. I'm trying to fix my sleep schedule so I can be up in time to stream this. My sleep schedule got all messed up. All the stuff that's happening around. I do really hope that there's like meaningful changes to the game and like a quality of life in general, just better fashion. I don't think they really need to care as much about the balance as people think they do. This game can come off as a power fantasy. It's not necessarily a requirement for it to be like the most balanced game ever. Just don't, just try not to have talents underperform to an extreme degree. Like, you can have one talent that just clears everything really easily, or, you know, the giant race. And you can have one that works really hard to do pretty much the same, if not better, which is, you know, archery on elves. But it's not necessary to have things like alchemy is for very niche uses, and to tell people they can't play just puppet only unless they have friends with them, because damage be bad on bosses that have advanced heavy standard. Or if any of you have ever played guns, you will know the true pain of not having another weapon with you, because there are some enemies that you straight up can't do anything except for shooting rush against. They will just, or shooting rush and bullet storm, because they will just run through everything else. Like bullet slide, they just walk through bullet slide and hit you if you try to do it. It's terrible. But you know, it would be great to just, you know, not allow or not have weapons underperform. You know, we don't really have to worry about like nerfing every single thing so that people don't make meme videos. Players are always going to talk shit and say that a game is too easy, or you can eat, like the game is brain dead, or whatever else they feel at the time. And it's not necessary to like it's not really necessary to overreact to it. It's best to try to understand how strong something is by looking into it yourself. And if you feel that the player is correct in that regard, then you should take action. That's how I feel. But I don't think it's absolutely necessary to go as nuts as they might possibly go. Anyway, take care, guys. I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you watched the video, I hope you enjoyed that too. Take care. Bye-bye.